Hi, welcome into Amazon Live. I'm Dave Shimkus, and we have a treat for you. If you liked what you just saw in that video, stick with us for the next 15, 20 minutes or so, and we're going to show you what the Bamix can do for you. Because I know people watching right now have a blender, and they have a food processor, and they've got something to chop up this and chop up that. Well, we're going to replace all of that with one amazing product. So if you want the Bamix right now, you can go to the carousel on the bottom of the screen, click on it, put it into your cart, and check out. But our special treat right now is Donato has flown all the way from Switzerland to take us through this amazing kitchen product. And when I say kitchen product, it is the first and only immersion blender, okay, that really does what this product does. Donato, thanks for being here.
Hi, nice to meet you here, Dave. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amazon Live. I'm very pleased to be here today, and I'm very excited to show you this little kitchen machine. I'm calling it a kitchen machine because it's just more than an immersion blender. Bamix, Bamix, is the inventor of all kitchen appliances called immersion blender, which you find in the marketplace. It is very special. It got an AC vortex motor in it, which makes it absolutely special. It's just incredible. It's so strong, so powerful, and absolutely doing everything from very soft to very hard. It can replace all these bulky kitchen tools in your kitchen, which you don't need anymore. It can replace a stand mixer, a food processor, ice crusher, ice cream maker,
Coffee bean grinder,
whatever you have in your kitchen. This is supposed to be the Bamix because the inventor called it after a French name, battre et mixer, which means beat and mix.
Okay.
So that's the name Bamix.
Now, do me a favor, show us what we get here really quick, and then we're going to show you some amazing demos.
Absolutely. So what you get is this nice little machine which fits in every kitchen on this nice little stand where you can basically put your attachments right on here. I'll show you that. It's very simple. Steve, maybe you can show that. It's very simple. You just put it on and it's already done. And on the other side is it the same thing. You can just store your blades so you won't lose them. And what you get is 3 blades. Let me show those 3 blades again. Basically you get A blade, a B blade. I will just explain to you what it is, and the C blade. And this S blade is optional, so you can buy this always as an option.
And you can find that down there in the carousel if you want to.
Exactly.
Now stay with us because we're going to take you through demonstrations.
Nice grinder as well, because this is absolutely amazing. You need all this in your kitchen, and you can do almost everything.
Let's see it in action.
Absolutely. Let me show you the power of this machine first, because I think this is really crucial. So basically you have on all these blades, you have these little holes, and you have a pin on your transmission here.
Right.
Very important, whenever you exchange the attachments, always pull off the plug, okay? So just for safety reason. So just make sure you get the blade right in here, and then you hear basically a click.
Snaps in.
Exactly, snaps in, so it's really perfect. Now, let me show you this powerful machine. I'm really always excited when I have this machine in my hand. I'll show you now, and by the way, you can drop it into the liquid up to the handle. It's absolutely sealed, so don't worry about it. Okay, and it's, by the way, as well, food safe. All the parts in the Bamix is food safe.
Got it.
All right, so just switch on. Now look at this power of this machine.
The tornado going in there.
Absolutely, and I show you this more closely when you can see this with the color.
Wow.
Have a look, Steve. Maybe you can show this a little bit more closely. Absolutely amazing. This is crazy. All this power in this machine. Nothing to do with the power level of each immersion blender. This is has to do with the torque. So we have a full power on this machine.
Now, why torque is important is so if I have a blender at home and I don't have that much torque, and I put ice cubes in it, and it starts to grind, and then you hear this.
Because it sticks.
Right.
And obviously, the speed is dropping down. Bamix is different. The vortex motor keeps the speed stable.
Constant power.
Exactly. Constant speed and power. This is crucial to do soft food as well as hard food. Otherwise, you couldn't do it.
Well, this is gonna chop. It's gonna mince. It's gonna blend.
Right.
It's gonna aerate. It's gonna replace so many things that you have
Right.
right now in your kitchen. And if you want to get this in time and home for the holidays, order it right now. Go to the carousel down here below, click on it, and when you do so, feel free to read all the reviews from other customers and see people that have this product around the world and are loving it. But we're going to show you now some real kitchen applications that you can do at home when you get your Bamix.
Yeah, before we get there, just let me show you one thing. We have the flat blade, which is basically the A blade, is an aerating blade. That's why we call it A blade for aerating, right? Then we have the one with the hool. This one is the B blade for blending, emulsifying liquids, dressings, whatever you have. And mashed potato, by the way, yeah? Then we have this funny little blade with different blades here on. This is a chopping blade, chopping and crushing blade. It's called the C blade. Huh? Most of the time we use this blade for almost 90% of all kitchen jobs we do in the kitchen. Then we have a fourth blade, which is called the S blade because it looks like an S. This is lightly sharpened. It does exactly the same job as the C blade, but it's more used for vibry, fresh vegetables.
Like softer foods and things. Got it.
Well, but also vibry things because the fibers, they are elastic, so they won't cut and chop because all those blades Bamix uses, they're all unsharp. All unsharp. We don't need sharp blades because we have the power of the vortex motor.
Got it.
We have the high speed and stable speed, which chops everything, crashes everything.
Well, let's see it in action. Can we do some great demos here?
Absolutely.
All right.
So let me show you one thing. We have here, yes, we'll take the speaker here, cold water. Let me see. We have here. Just show you a little bit. Just drop as much cold water as to cover the cutter guard, which basically is this one. Huh?
Got it.
Then we'll put some coffee inside, instant coffee. So don't use fresh coffee because it won't work because of the fat.
Right.
So we need instant coffee. So we just put a little bit of coffee in here, 2 or 3 spoons.
Or all of it.
Yeah,
right. There you go.
Okay. So to make a really nice foam. By the way, all the famous chefs, they use this machine because it's just amazing. It does all the nice jobs and also the gourmet food, molecular kitchen, all these kind of things, which all other immersion blender can't do. So we'll go inside with the A blade.
Right.
Okay. So by the way, the only one which is used with a low speed, which is on the top here, we have a high speed and the low speed, is used with the A blade. All right. So we just go in. 1, 2, 3. We angle it. And then just lift it up and look at this amazing thing.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this is absolutely magical. Look at the power. So we put so much air inside that this water and coffee gets stiff. Look at this. Then you turn it around a little bit. So all the job is done by the machine. You don't need the power here. All the power is in here.
Great for meringue?
Exactly.
Oh,
for meringue,
wow.
absolutely. Once it's getting stiff, look at this. A whole beaker of coffee. Look at this, coffee foam. This is amazing.
That is like a mocha, a cloud of mocha.
Right. And just imagine you can do a wine foam with just a little bit of white wine and egg whites, and you can foam it up like this. It's very delicious on your dessert, by the way, yeah? Well, if you like wine, huh?
It's simple, it's easy to use, it's in the palm of your hand.
Right. Look at this. We turn it around, and we're still spinning.
Oh, wow.
So it's spinning around, and this is absolutely magical. Can you imagine that any other immersion blender can't do that? No, no way. Try it, and you will be amazed, okay?
Now, this is the original immersion blender, right? There have been a lot of copies over the years, but this is the original.
The original, the inventor of all immersion blenders, basically the inventor of this category itself. Okay? Now, the washing up is very, very interesting. Just look at this. By the way, here,
that's awesome.
It's absolutely stiff. There's no way coming out. But make sure, before you turn it around, it's really stiff, okay? Now, the washing up, something I love, absolutely. You just go in a bowl of water, or give it just a rinse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and our machine is cleaned. Absolutely great. Look at this.
And just like that, mocha madness.
Right.
Now, if you want to get this home in time for the holidays, what you need to do right now is go to that carousel below, click on it, put it into your cart. All the accessories and other things we have are available down there as well, so you can also get those. And if you do order this by the 20th here on Amazon Live, you're going to get it in time for Christmas. And who wouldn't love this as a Christmas gift?
Absolutely. Now just imagine, we have a beaker of water.
Okay.
And you saw before, we did a coffee foam out of water and coffee powder.
Right.
Okay? So just let me show you something interesting. I don't know whether you have ever seen this, but I'll put it on this beaker of water, and you see...
It floats.
It floats. There's water on water floating. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
You can't believe it, right? It's really floating. You see that?
It's light as air.
Exactly. This is all the nice air and the good air you have in the US. That's why. Look at this. It's absolutely amazing.
So that was our A blade, right?
Right.
For aeration.
Exactly, for aerating.
Got it.
Okay? So, I want to show you one more thing with the aerator, because I think this is something for all those people who love to be a little bit on a diet. We have some skim milk, which is about 1.5%.
Right.
Or 1% even. We use 1% milk here. 1% fat.
Right, 1% milk fat, right.
Skimmed milk,
Right.
basically. We use the same blade, the A blade. We go inside, and this gives you a milk cream. 1, 2, 3, you angle it, and then slowly, slowly you lift it up. Look at this. This is absolutely crazy.
Wow.
And this is, I mean, skim milk, 1%, can you imagine?
Well, normally you have to
This
get
is
heavy
basically
whipping cream.
water.
Right, normally
Yes.
you get heavy whipping cream to do
Right,
this.
look at this.
But now, if you're on a diet or you're watching your calories, you want to eat healthier, you want to put this on
Exactly.
top of your pumpkin
You got
pie.
it.
Wow.
Absolutely, look at this. And this is just milk.
It's not just milk, it's low-fat milk. It's 1%
It's basically
skim milk.
water. Yeah, right, right. Now, you can use this as a dessert.
Wow.
Huh? For all those people who are watching their body and their health and of course, calories. But you can also use it as a breakfast with oats. Now, just imagine, if you put some lemon into this, what happens? Lemon is bad for milk because it just splits the milk away.
It's an acid, right?
This is, yeah, exactly, because it's acid. Look at this. I'll put a little bit of lemon inside.
You want to come in here, Steve? Here, Steve, let Steve come in here and we'll look at this really
And
quick
now
from
you
close
see
up.
what happens. The milk is still stiff. It's still stiff. It doesn't break down. And just imagine, milk with lemon. That's crazy. Believe me, there's no other immersion blender who can do that.
If you want to sweeten it up, a little drop of honey in it maybe or
Exactly.
something like that?
Now,
Or?
we do have fresh berries, a little bit of honey, okay? So any type of fruits you want, you can do whatever you want. I mean,
Smoothies.
exactly.
Smoothies!
Yeah, but this is really healthy. This is my breakfast. I'll use this as my breakfast. I'll put a few berries inside, fresh berries here. Okay, because they are soft, you don't need to crash them.
Right.
So I can use still the A blade and just crash them down a little bit with the A blade. Okay, and if I want to, I'll use a little bit of honey. This depending on your taste and your flavor. If you want to have it a little bit sweet, you just put a little bit of honey because honey is a natural sweetener. Okay, so I'll put this honey on top of it.
And so good for you.
Exactly,
Honey is.
right. Okay, so we just go again with the little machine in this beaker. I just push it down, press down a little bit, and then I'll go into it. And this is my breakfast. Can you imagine?
Wow.
A nice little breakfast. If you like oats or nuts, grinded nuts on top of it, absolutely crazy. Look at this.
And then when you're done,
Look at this.
just take it to the sink, rinse it off, and you're good to go, right?
Absolutely. Now, for instance, please remind, you don't push it on the jug or on the receptacle. You just hold it in your hand and just put it this way, okay? All right.
Now,
so,
how many people out there watching right now have a blender, have a food processor, have a coffee grinder,
Right.
have all these different products in their kitchen? And if you're like my kitchen, the blender's up here,
Right.
the food processor's down over there, the coffee grinder's in the back of a cabinet, and I haven't used it in years. This you leave out on the counter, and you'll use it all the time.
all the time because it's always in your eyes, right? So, look at the amazing thing. here, the washing, the cleaning. 1, 2, 3, and my machine is clean.
Now, you don't have to fill up a whole
Look at
pitcher of
this.
water to clean the machine in
Crazy,
your house.
crazy.
You can just rinse it under the sink, right?
Exactly.
Just rinse it right off?
Exactly. Just pull the blade off and you see the machine is ready for the next application, next job, all right?
Hey, go to the carousel right now and click on it. Get this home in time for the holidays because this is going to make a fantastic Christmas gift. This is also going to make a great gift for anyone that's getting married or anything like that. Anyone that's having a baby, what a great gift so you can make your own baby food. You can make your own ice cream, make your own smoothies. You can control what is going into your body. You don't have to get the label and turn it around and read all kinds of words that you can't even pronounce on some of these labels. You saw what we put right in there.
Right.
We put milk, fresh berries, and honey, and it's done.
I want you to try it.
Okay.
I know how it tastes like. I love this. I eat this for every breakfast. It's a light breakfast, which still fills your stomach. It's nice, right?
Yes, it's very light.
Yeah, exactly. And you can eat this all day long, right? Even you come home, feel a little bit hungry before dinner, you just make it very quickly, very fast, very easily, right? It's good? All right, let's move on.
You'll have to stop eating. That's good. That's fantastic.
All right, great.
Okay, so
All right.
again, Amazon Live here today. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're just joining us, what you're seeing is Bamix.
Right.
It is the original, the inventor of the immersion blender. It's unlike any other immersion blender or product like itself on the market because it does so much. You can get this home in time for the holidays if you order right now here on Amazon Live. So go down right there to the bottom of your screen, go to the carousel, look at the products, everything's available. You can also read all the reviews and everything as well about Bamix. And Donato is going to show us just more amazing things this one simple product, handheld, can do.
Have you ever done a mayonnaise by yourself, Dave?
No.
No, but you know how it's
Yes, yeah. It's like,
so basically,
like oil and eggs and
right,
something.
Exactly. But first of all, you put the egg inside, right? Then you pour the oil very slowly inside while you're whisking, right? Okay? So you're whisking it. How long it will take?
I was gonna say, that's a lot of whisking. That probably, I would say probably.
Because you have to do it very slowly.
Yeah.
To make it sure. How long you guess will take it?
15 minutes?
Exactly, 15 to 20 minutes. So would you be amazed if I will do it in a few seconds?
I will.
I guess, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Let's
show you. So we have an egg, okay? Obviously you can do the mayonnaise in different ways. So there's different recipes, by the way. We have approximately 1,200 recipes where you can do with the Bamix. So they're all available with different cookbooks. So you can do that. Now we have a little bit of salt, all right? So let me put a little bit of salt inside. Let's put a little bit of pepper inside. Of course, you can also use your garlic if you like to.
Ooh, garlic mayo.
Yeah, absolutely. But just remember, whenever you use garlic or any vegetable into the mayonnaise, you cannot keep it for longer than about 2-3 days.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side. Without any vegetable inside, you can keep this mayonnaise for approximately 5 days in your fridge. Okay?
Got it.
So now we have the egg. We have a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Here I have a little bit of lime or lemon. So just put a little bit inside. Why do you think I use the lemon?
Flavor?
Exactly, the flavor. But the acid is also a kind of binder.
Okay.
But I use the lemon for my flavor because I love it. I use a little bit of vinegar also as a binder because this is acidic as well. Okay, gives a little bit much taste. Then of course what you can use here, what we normally use is mustard inside.
Okay.
So to get it a little bit more creamy. I love it a little bit more creamy. And myself, I'll put also a little bit of chili inside because I like it a little bit spicy. Right, exactly. Now look at this. You need to have 3 times more oil inside. Please don't use olive oil or motor oil because this is just a vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil,
Yeah,
got it.
exactly. So pour it all in. It's about 3 times.
Don't use motor oil.
So no, just imagine.
I can imagine, yeah.
This is the unblended mayonnaise we eat every day.
There we go.
If you do it yourself, you know exactly what's inside.
Yep.
There's no additives at all. No additives at all. But if you buy it from any store, obviously there's always additives inside to make sure that you can keep it for several weeks in your fridge, right?
Or longer.
Or longer, even longer. Now, I'll do it in this beaker.
Okay.
We have the possibility to do it in this one as well. A soft one.
Plastic glass, right?
Or what you can use is a jack. A jack here, which you can open. You can do your mayonnaise directly in here, close it, put in the fridge, and you can use it whenever you like. So it's also nice to do it in here.
All right.
So there's different ways how we can do it. Now, as I said, we use the B blade for blending.
B for blending.
This one.
There's going to be a quiz after the show, okay?
Exactly.
We're going to quiz you.
A, B, C.
aerator.
Yes.
B, blending. Got it.
Exactly. So let's put the blade on. Click. So we go into this beaker very easily. Now, I'll go with a low speed. Normally we do it with a high speed just to show you how fast this machine is. Low speed here, the first one. So I'll do 1, 2, 3. Then I'll angle it. I'll go up. And then I'll just turn it around. And my mayonnaise is done. Look at this.
Wow.
This is just crazy and amazing. We call it a mayonnaising.
A mayonnaising. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Donato. I like that.
Okay. So we'll take a jack over here, okay, to clean this little machine. We go inside, and now you see another fantastic thing. Look at this. This is just crazy. I'll clean this up a little bit, okay? Now, just imagine what you have seen before. This was full of oil.
Right.
Right? So, just touch here, and will you feel any oil?
No.
I'll just show you. And just whipped it up with a little towel. You see, the towel is still clean. So there's no oil, no fat on this towel. The reason why, because all the machine is oil rejecting and smell repellent. So I can put garlic inside, you won't smell after garlic. That's the quality of this machine.
So this right here is mayonnaise.
Right,
If I want to make fresh salad dressing, if I want to make my own cream garlic salad dressing at home, I can do it with this.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh
sure,
my goodness.
Sure. Absolutely crazy, you know?
Now,
This is amazing.
If you want, and again, this is so easy to do. There's no camera tricks here. This is, you see Donato pouring things into the glass, putting it down in, blending it right out, and that's how simple this is going to be for you when you get this home. So the chef in your family that thinks that they have everything probably doesn't have this. So right now, go to the bottom of the screen, click on the carousel. Okay, when you do so, put this in your cart. Don't forget to check out, pay for it. If you get it now, or let's say before the 20th of December, you'll have it in time for Christmas if you want to put this underneath the Christmas tree. But like I said, if you know someone getting married next year, or a bridal shower, wedding shower, anything like that, get this right now, wrap it up, and keep it. Okay, because they're going to love this. It's going to solve all their problems at home. It's going to take away your big blender. It's going to take away your food processor. It's going to take away your grinder, your chopper, because this one machine is engineered to do everything.
I love this machine, and honestly speaking, in my kitchen, I use 2 machines only. I have my coffee machine, because obviously I love coffee.
Right.
I love to drink coffee. And the second machine is my Bamix. I do every job with my Bamix. I can do almost everything in my kitchen.
And you can grind your coffee beans for the coffee maker with this.
Exactly. Actually, I have 2 Bamix in my home because I have my own, which I bought about 25 years ago, and still working perfectly. And I have another machine I got from my grandma, which passed away a couple of years ago, which is over 50 years, and it's still working. Can you imagine? It's still working. So I have 2 machines, 2 Bamix, in my kitchen.
Well, that right there tells you about the longevity, the quality that goes into this. This is not just something you're going to get and you're going to say, oh, I don't have any use for it, or oh, it doesn't have enough power for me.
This is a lifetime machine.
Exactly. This is something that's going to last your life.
Last forever, right? So even it will break down, we still can repair it, even after 50 or 60 years.
If you're just joining us, we are taking a look at the original, the inventor of the immersion blender, the Bamix. Get it home right now in time for Christmas. Fantastic gift. We've shown you some great demonstrations already, but we're going to have some nice cold treats coming up next because Donato is with us all the way from Switzerland.
Right. So let me show you one more thing which I really love myself. I'll do an ice cream right now with a C blade, okay, with a chopping and crushing blade. Let me see here. I have some frozen fruits. We just have a mixed berry fruits here, but you can of course use any type of fruits. Sometimes when I'm not often home, I'll obviously, when I have some fruits left, I'll put them in the freezer, and from time to time I'll do my own ice cream. Let me put a little bit more here. All right, okay.
Or just all of it. Again, we started off with the coffee, all of it, berries, all of it. There we go.
Nice. Now, what we do also is we put a little bit of yogurt inside, all right? Just a spoon to make it a little bit more creamy.
Okay.
Then what you need to know is, normally frozen fruits, when you freeze them up, they lose a certain sweetness. So if you like it a little bit more sweet,
Okay.
and this is natural sweetener is honey, so I'll put always a little bit of honey inside. This is absolutely delicious, and for your kids much healthier, and also for yourself, it's really nice.
All right, fresh
And-
fruit, a little bit of yogurt, honey.
Exactly. And if you don't have honey, don't worry, you can take a banana, a fresh banana, you just take a little bit of banana inside, right? Because banana is also a natural sweetener. We just put a little bit of banana on top of it, all right? So that's all what we need. Now, we'll take our machine. So we take the C blade, this one.
C for chop, right?
Exactly.
There's a quiz. There's a
Perfect,
quiz after the show.
I see you learned quickly. All right, so we go inside, and of course we use the high speed. We just go inside like this. It's very easy. Please don't forget, the power is not here. The power is in the machine. We have the vortex motor. It's absolutely crazy. Very simple. Just spin it a little bit around. And of course, if you want, you can dance a little bit. All right, exactly.
I think
This is
the
absolutely
twist would be a good dance, right?
Exactly. Because I always listen some music while I'm cooking, so it's absolutely nice. Look at this. Don't worry, all the receptacle will never be hurt because we have this cutter guard. And now look at this. Fantastic, fresh made, homemade ice cream. Absolutely crazy. Now look at this. We take our cleaning jug, 1 or 2, 3, give it a rinse, and our machine is clean already. Perfect.
Now again, you can just take that and rinse it under your sink as well,
Exactly.
just to rinse
Absolutely.
it out. Fresh sorbet right
And you
here.
see the machine is cleaned. Perfect. All right?
Donato's been taking this and putting it back onto this, and one of the
Right.
questions that I'd asked him earlier was, can I mount this to the wall? And there are holes in here on the top and then on the bottom, so if you want to mount this right up to your wall
Exactly.
flush, you can do that in your kitchen. So don't forget about that option as well. Now, hey, speaking of ice cream, these are problems I've had, and I'm sure you've had with ice cream. One of two things.
Right.
When you turn it around and look at the label and see 15 words you can't pronounce, do you want to really eat that? That's the first thing. Or you go into the freezer and you open up your ice cream and it's not fresh. It's got like ice crystals all over it, or it's like half melted and refrozen.
Right.
This is the way to make fresh ice creams and sorbets and frozen yogurts every time.
Exactly. So you can do plenty of things with it. And I want you to try now this delicious fresh made ice cream.
This is my favorite part.
I'll tell you, this is crazy. This is crazy. It's lovely, right?
So
Absolutely.
fruity. It's like just bursting with fruit.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
And it's natural, no additives at all. So you can do it with any type of fruit. You can mix different fruits, pineapple, mango, whatever you like. I love to mix most of the different kind of fruits and always try new recipes. So this is nice because you can really experience by
Right.
yourself and you can be creative.
And
Absolutely crazy.
we started off aerating
Right.
with the A-blade. Then we blended. Then we chopped right now, okay?
Exactly,
And we're going to
exactly.
show you even more. And again, if you want to do this, all you have to do is go to the carousel below.
Right.
Hit the little button right there. Put this
Right.
in your cart. Make sure you check out, pay for it. You'll have this to your house before Christmas. In fact, if you want to look at this right now, put it in your cart and talk to your husband or your wife or your kid, whoever it is, you have a couple of days. If
Right.
you get this by December 20th, you will have it in time for Christmas. So let's see what else we can do with our Bamix.
Okay, now have a look at this. With our machine is coming this little nice grinder. This is a different one, but it's doing exactly the same, so you can buy this optional. I like this one because we have this optional powder disc, which is even more exciting because what I can do here, and I will show that to you, I will just take a spoon here. I'll take one peppercorn and the second peppercorn here. Just let me take only one here. All right, so we have 2 peppercorns here. Steve, maybe come over, have a look at this.
There you go, Steve.
These
You
are
see them?
really 2 peppercorns.
Two peppercorns. See them right there?
Right?
2 peppercorns.
Now, this machine is built to process up to 10 liters of liquids.
Wow.
Of course, depending always a little bit on
Right.
consistency, we recommend to go up to 5 liters. That's absolutely fine. But we also can do very, very small quantities. This is crazy. Look at this. I can grind them down or I can pulverize directly. So I'll put this powder disc on top of it. Now have a look what happens. In seconds, I'll close the lid. I'll go with the Bamix directly on it because we don't need this blade. The blade is already in here. So we just go on top of it. Then we pulse a little bit. And we shake it. And you can dance away again a little bit. A few seconds. And our peppercorns are pulverized.
Fresh pepper.
Look at this, Steve. This is amazing. Can you imagine? Just 2 peppercorns. So basically, when I do my fish or I want to spice my meat,
Right.
I just mix all the spices I need, freshly, obviously, and you get the full flavor, and I don't need to waste all my spices, right? So I have exactly the
Use
quantity I need.
Right at that time.
Right.
Let me. I just want to make sure to clarify for everybody at home, right? This one right here comes with this, and we're going to show
Right,
you this.
exactly.
This right here is an additional
Optional
Right.
piece which you can always buy.
Right, so you can get that on the
Right,
carousel. So if you go below
exactly.
right now to the carousel, you can get the optional chopper
Right.
that Donato just showed you. And again, think about this. Think about replacing your blender, your chopper, your grater, your food processor, your beans, if you like to grind your own beans in a grinder, all of that gone with one brand new product that you are going to love and use all the time in your kitchen. And you're going to leave it out on your counter. You're not going to hide it. Get the Bamix home here today. And what are we going to do next? Let's see. So we've done A, B, C. Are we going to
right.
grind now?
Yes.
G for
now
grind.
we are grinding.
All right.
So we have different, maybe Steve, you can just show up here. Look at these nice little things. We have cinnamon stick, we have some cube sugar, but you can also use a regular sugar or rock sugar, brown sugar, whatever you want. You can grind them down to powder sugar. So you can make icing sugar for your cake.
Or for like toast in the morning. Cinnamon sugar toast? Ooh.
Exactly. Or put also a little bit of cinnamon inside and you can grind it down and make cinnamon sugar. It's absolutely great. I love this because I love cinnamon. Or you can just grind down your cinnamon stick, whatever you like. Then we have Parmigiano, so hard cheese, which is very tough sometimes to grind when you do your pasta, and then just grind them down within seconds. Absolutely amazing. Then we have here some peanuts, peanut butter. Everybody loves peanut butter, but let me show you. I'll do the peanut butter here, and I'll add some chocolate, some Swiss chocolate, which I already brought together with me from Switzerland, and nice chocolate, and we'll do some Nutella.
Homemade.
Homemade Nutella, can you imagine? All the kids love it, but I love it too. Huh? Okay, so let's start. Let's put a little bit of cinnamon in here. So I just, you see, you cannot break it. So I'll just put the whole stick inside. We just get started here. Then we'll put a little bit of sugar in here. Let's put some sugar in here, okay? All right. Then we'll put some cheese in here. I just want to show you how fast this is, basically.
You pasta lovers are going to love this. Fresh grated Parmesan cheese on your pasta.
Okay.
Or your salad, your Caesar salad. Oh, man.
And then we'll put some peanuts in here. Okay. All right. And we'll put a little bit of chocolate in here.
Right on top of the peanuts.
Right on top of the peanuts.
Look at
we'll
this.
just grind it together. Okay. And we'll do some nice Nutella for you. All right. So have a look at this. So we grind them down. So let's put this away. Now I'll show you something first. So here, the cinnamon stick. Just go with your bam, bam, Bamix on top of it. Just keep it a little bit. So obviously you don't need the full stick. So it's just grinding a little bit of stick.
Oh, that's
See that,
awesome.
Steve?
Just use what you need.
Exactly, exactly. But I want to show you that we can also use the full stick inside. So we can grind down the full stick. Normally it's a weight. This blade is absolutely powerful. So it can even grind down nutmegs.
Well, one of the questions I'd ask you, I said, what kind of horsepower does that motor have?
Is approximately 1 horsepower.
About 1 horsepower in a motor. That's
have a
just
look at
amazing.
this. So we just grinded it down, Steve. You see that? Absolutely crazy. Now we put this powder disc on top of it and we pulverize it.
Oh.
This is crazy. Just
You can hear the difference.
right.
You can hear how fine
And
it
we
like.
just got it a few seconds. And look at this.
I can smell it too.
Wow. This is real powder, you see? Absolutely crazy. Can you give me a little bit this small bowls over there?
Right here or this one right here?
exactly.
Which one? You take
The
one.
small one. The small one. Just want to show you. This is amazing. And look at this. We can clean this later on. I will show you how to do this. Now we show you the sugar cubes. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. And we get icing sugar. You can see the icing sugar. Now watch this.
You can make
Wow.
your own. Look at it. You can see the fumes
Wow.
like powdered sugar coming out
You
of
see
there.
that? Amazing, amazing. Can I get another bowl?
Yes, you can,
please.
sir.
So let me show you. This is just crazy. Look at this.
Wow.
Amazing. So you don't need to waste your food at home because you got already sugar cubes or rock sugar, brown sugar, whatever you have in your kitchen. Just crush it down, grind it, and you have your icing sugar for your cake or for your anything. You can put some cinnamon inside and make your mix. All right? That's great.
Right. Now we're on to our pasta lovers. You're gonna love this one.
Exactly, the cheese. Absolutely great, fantastic. To make it a little bit more efficient, I always pulse it a little bit, and then I go full throttle, mix it a little bit. Can I get another bowl?
A fresh
Bigger one,
Parmesan.
a bigger one.
There you go.
Look at this. Look at this.
That's on your Caesar salad right there, or your spaghetti, or your.
Right. I use this basically
pasta.
for my pasta, right?
Oh.
This is amazing. And I just use the quantity I need.
Right.
So you don't waste, you just, get the smell. Absolutely delicious. And the nice thing is, you see, it's not sticking anywhere. It's not sticking anywhere. You see that?
You can control your ingredients at home. You control what goes in here. You don't have to worry about looking at labels, reading words you can't pronounce, trying to, should I eat this or not, or who's allergic to this or that. You put in what you want. You make it at home.
Right.
Simple, fast, and easy.
Absolutely.
And that is the advantage of having the Bamix.
Right. Now I'll show you the Nutella. Homemade Nutella or peanut butter, whatever you like, without the chocolate. So pulse it a little bit. The one thing you have to understand when you grind nuts,
Right.
because maybe you want to do some cake or muffins, you have to make sure that you shake it a little bit. And when you shake it, hold it in your hand with your thumb on top of it. So, because all the nuts, they have their natural oil,
Okay.
which is squeezing out slowly,
Right.
while you're grinding it. So don't get the paste immediately because this is really very fast. So be careful. That's why I'm shaking it a little bit first. Now, if I want to go through and make peanut butter, I just go further and just keep going, keep going.
And you can hear it start to thicken up in there. I can hear it. Oh, man.
And no natural, no additives, nothing. It's absolutely amazing.
So if you want creamy peanut butter, you just do it a little bit longer. If
Yes,
you want
exactly.
chunky, you do it a little bit less. We can have chunky peanut butter.
Right. Normally, everything what we do with our Bamix, it can be done. All the jobs in less than 1 minute. Most of them even in less than 30 seconds. Everything what you do with this grinder or processor, this is done within less than 30 seconds. Only peanut butter takes around 1.5 to 2 minutes to really make it very, very
Right.
smooth, right? Oh, now it's coming.
I can see it starting to
Yeah.
like lump around in there. Oh, it's getting creamy.
Right, it's getting creamy now. Very nice. Maybe you can bring up the toast over the table, please.
Sure.
Wow.
Look
Look at
at
this.
that.
This is just amazing. Now, Steve, you have to come over here.
Ooh,
Wow.
creamy goodness.
Wow. Now, you have to try this. You want to try some?
Do I want to try
is-
some? Come on. What kind of questions? Of course I want to
Look
try
at
some.
this.
I'll try two.
Look at this. Look how creamy it gets.
Oh.
Look at this. Wow, look at this. This is just amazing, amazing, right?
And again, there's no camera tricks. You don't have, there's
No,
no
this
learning
is
curve. You put this
absolutely-
together, you turn it on, you're ready to go. You're replacing your blender, your grinder, your chopper, your food processor. Take your coffee beans and make fresh coffee beans in
And
here
this
if
is
you want
absolutely
to.
healthy. Please, go ahead.
Sure, I'll go ahead and have one of
Dave,
these too.
have a bite.
Oh, the toast is still warm.
Ah, wow, this is just amazing. Huh?
That's good.
Delicious. Wow. We'll eat this later on. Okay? Well, let's keep it away. Now, one thing I want to show you is very simple. We have these little gadgets which is coming. This is a grinder cleaner. So basically, you just go in and you just clean it out like this. You see? Very simple. Very simple.
And that is not available right now, but it's coming in the near future?
Yes, this will be available in next year, 2020. So let me pull all these out here. All right. Now this is very important because sometimes when you do cinnamon or any other spices, you got a little bit of discoloration,
Right.
okay, of these bowls.
I can see the dust
So,
in there, yeah.
Right, exactly. So you see this. Now I'll take, can you just lift up your bread? I'll take a little bit of toast bread, just fresh bread. And can you imagine, and I'll take another one, because cheese normally is a little bit oily, right? So I don't want to wash it up with soap, because I don't like soap in my bowl here,
This is good.
right? So I'll close it down, and now just watch this. I'll take my Bamix again, and this is just bread. Normally, when you use fresh bread like this, soft bread, okay, you cannot grind it, right? There's no one who can do this. No machine can do this. We can do this. Only the Bamix can do this.
So if I want to make homemade breadcrumbs, I don't have to dry out the bread and all that stuff first. I can make breadcrumbs just like that?
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. I
And
fell in love
for
with
your
it all over again.
meatballs, doesn't matter whether you have a little bit of cheese
Yep.
inside, so you can get maybe another bowl over there, right? Okay.
Big one or
perfect.
small one?
Yeah,
There you
big
go.
one. It's okay, it's fine. Look at this.
Homemade breadcrumbs, just
Now,
like that.
look at this. This is just not sticky at all. It doesn't stick. Normally when you grind fresh bread, it will stick. Normally you do all the bread crumbles with dry bread. What you see here, it's really no oily at all. You
Right.
can touch with your finger inside, so you will see
it's dry.
that, right? There's no oil, because the bread cleaned it all out. So just give it a rinse, and then this is good.
Okay, now again, if you're just joining us, what we're doing is we're cleaning these up right
Exactly.
here because this one has on all of that
Cinnamon.
on the inside of it. So we're gonna make a little bit of like cinnamon bread.
Right. I use that mostly to do my fresh eggs in the morning. I put some black crumble with cinnamon inside, which is absolutely amazing. Now look at this. It smells after cinnamon, right? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So put this away. All right. And you see, most of the discoloration is gone. Now you just give it a rinse and it's cleaned. Very simple reason. And you don't have all this smell
Right.
of the cinnamon or any other spices in the bowl. Because this sticks always into this bowl. Huh?
I love it. You know,
Perfect.
I love it. I'm falling in love with the homemade Nutella. But there are so many things you can do with this. If you want to get this home and you're just joining us and you missed, we have made sorbet ice cream. We have made homemade Nutella. We have done mayonnaise.
Right.
We've made smoothies. We have blended up spices and chopped them up. So this is going to replace, again, every single thing you probably have in your kitchen right now with something that you can just leave on your counter instead of being, you know, like my house. Like I said, I've got
Right,
a blender
exactly.
over here, and I've got a chopper over there, and I've got a mixer over there, and I've got a grinder over here.
Right.
You know, now this is going to do everything for you, and this is the original Bamix, the original immersion hand blender. This is the company that invented it so many years ago, has perfected it. A lot of people have imitated it, but this is the original.
Right, exactly. Now, I showed you before small quantities like 2 peppercorns.
Right.
Or even other quantities. So we can go from 2 peppercorns up to a big bowl like this. So any quantity up to 5 liters is absolutely perfect. If it is liquid, then obviously you can also do up
Steve,
to 10 liters.
Can you come in here and look at it and see what's
Right.
in here? This whole pot
is
right here
tomato soup,
is
all
full
right?
of tomatoes right there. Those are whole peeled tomatoes that are all inside there. And now typically, like when I make chili, I'll get these for my chili, but I'll take that big can and then I get a big knife and I'm trying to break it up inside the can. Does anyone else do this at home? And you take it and you try to break up the tomatoes inside the can. You're never going to have to again because you can use this inside the can if you want to.
Absolutely. So I can go directly into the pot, and because of these 4 legs, they will protect the blade, so will never scratch all your pots. So we go inside. Now look at this. Look at this. Look at this tornado. It's just getting everything to the blade. It doesn't splash around. Just imagine you would use any other immersion blender. All this will splash around and will decorate your kitchen. Look at this. Can you smell the tomato?
Chilies, soups,
Yeah.
stews. Oh,
Look at this. Everything. Absolutely powerful. So that's why all the named chefs in the market, they love this machine. Absolutely. Look at this. Absolutely crazy.
you
So,
saw those big tomatoes
give it
floating
a
around a
rinse.
couple minutes ago. I don't see any tomatoes left in there.
right. It's all mines down. And our machine is perfectly cleaned and well. Okay? So, I just want to also to show you some other stuff, because normally you can use any type of receptacles, but if you don't use the pots or beakers, cylindric receptacles are perfect for Bamix, so it's much more effective.
Right.
But in case you don't have these cylindrical beakers or jugs,
A glass.
and you need to do a dough or something, and you have this bowl here, so what you need to do is basically very easy. You go at the angle, you just make sure that you cover the cutter guard of liquid, because this is crucial, and then you just hold it a little bit angled like this, and you just pass through like this.
Now I'm learning as we're doing this.
Very easy.
So instead of kneading dough by hand or putting it in a food processor, I can use this to make my dough, my pizza dough.
Yeah, absolutely.
I keep falling in love over and over again with this. I keep learning more and more and more. Those of you that are looking for the perfect gift for someone, not only for Christmas, but anyone that's having a baby, okay?
Right.
When you have, I've got 3, well, they're not babies anymore, but I have 3 small children. When they're babies and you're feeding them baby food, there are so many weird things that are in that baby food. If you want to make your
Right.
own homemade baby food, or you know someone that's going to have a baby, this makes the perfect gift. Put it right now into your cart right there on the carousel, okay? Click on it, and if you want to, look at all the products we have. Open them up, look at the ratings, see what customers are saying about this amazing product. But let's talk about baby food for a second, too.
Exactly. This is something which is very, very important. I grew up basically with Bamix because my mom is still using the Bamix to do baby food in the past for me. I'll use it for my babies as well, and they love it. So just let me have a look here. What we have here, we have different things here.
Carrots and peas right there?
Exactly. So this is absolutely natural. Okay? So we take a jug, we'll put everything inside. We'll put the carrots down here. Okay? Then we'll put chicken, right?
Yep.
Chicken. All right, okay. So chicken meat inside. And we have some peas inside, okay? So we can mix them all up, all right? And we just do this with the additional blade to make sure that everything minces down perfectly.
Right, now this blade we're using right now is an option, and you can get it in the carousel and add that to your cart if you want to.
All right? So just go inside, very easy. And as I said, the power of this machine is in the machine itself, not in your arm. Look at this, very simple, very easy. We go down here.
Now you can see as we're getting down into the carrots, all the peas are already mushed. Now it's getting down there into the carrots and starting to grind them up too and liquefy it almost.
Right. The most important thing is, when you do this, always pull it a little bit, twist with your
Move it
arm.
around, right,
Exactly.
okay.
Don't stick always at the same spot, because otherwise it will just stick the food into the blade, all right? And you can see here, basically,
You can see the mush stuff pushing the hard pieces up the side, so it gets it. That's really cool.
Very nice, very delicious, without any additives, which is important for the kids, so you know exactly what you give them. And this is absolutely amazing.
Now that's dinner for your baby. If you want to give them dessert, you can take fresh peach or fruit, bananas, anything like that, and mix it up as well.
Look at this. It's just amazing.
Great for making chicken salad.
Right.
Aha.
So just imagine how much money you save with that. Because if you buy the baby food in your store, I don't need to tell you how much you pay for it. So basically, we save money with this machine on the quantity of used food, because we can just do the food we need, so we don't waste the food. Obviously, we also eat very healthy,
right,
which is also very important. And that's why this machine gives you an absolutely cheap investment. So this is the cheapest investment you can do here with this little machine.
Yeah, if you want to buy 5 or 6 or 7
It pays
different
off
things and have them across
the money
your...
you spend
Yeah.
within a year, absolutely by itself.
Now, I know a lot of people may just be joining us here on Amazon Live. Maybe you didn't get a chance to see the full presentation. If you didn't, I want you to take a close look, because we're going to kind of recap everything right here that this product can do. We're going to go through the attachments that you get along with this, some of the bonuses you can get right down in our carousel if you want to add those too. And don't forget, if you order this by the 20th of December, you will get it in home in time for Christmas. So put it in your carousel, check out, make sure you pay for it, and have a Merry Christmas. But if you're, again, just joining us, Donato, take us through the different pieces that are going to come along with this, what they do, and how to use it.
So, what we have here, we have this nice little machine with this nice table stand, so you can place it anywhere. It's very easy, so not bulky, so you don't need the power here. You can just move it anywhere you want. You can place it anywhere you want.
You can also put it on your wall. I mean, there's a whole that goes, if you want to
Right.
mount this onto your wall, you can also mount this on the wall of your kitchen if you want to. So you have that too.
Don't forget, we also have, of course, other appliances or other models, but this one is called the Deluxe model. So it's nice because it's coming with the stand, it's coming with the grinder, it's coming with the A blade, with the B blade, with the C blade, and of course you have an option for the S blade, right?
Yeah, the S blade right there, again, that's an additional piece and an option, and
Right.
that's what we just used to make
Right.
our baby food, right?
Exactly, perfect, yeah, absolutely.
So we've marinated and made like meringue, like that.
Right.
What do you call the first thing you made with the milk and the...
This is the cream, milk cream.
We took 1%
Whipped cream.
1% milk and turned it into whipped cream
Yes.
with this product right
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. This is an amazing kitchen machine. Now, to just make sure that you get all the things, there's of course the optional, which is another processor or grinder, we call it here.
Right.
Okay, a little bit bigger. And we also have an additional tool, which I just want to show you, which is coming next year, which is called a slicer. So this additional accessory will make this machine, I like to call it the kitchen robot, because it does all the jobs in your kitchen, and you will be amazed, because here we have a chopping blade, we have a plate with a grinder and slicers, so different blades. So this is absolutely amazing.
And all
You
that
can
is
do
coming
yourself.
next year. Yes,
Right.
Bamix is always looking for the next innovation to keep you on top of your game in the
Exactly.
kitchen. Again, thank you so much for joining us here at Amazon Live today. Donato, thank you for being here all
Thank
the
you
way
very
from
much,
Switzerland.
Dave. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for watching us, and we hope to see you soon.
Get your Bamix home today.
Thank you. Yes.
I love it. That's a great product.